welcome to Amish Math School. In this video, I am going to discuss about a very important topic, that is about the number 0. You can see one number line here. In the number line, between two consecutive even integer, there exists one odd integer. That is between 2 and 4, these two are even integer, there exists one odd integer which is 3. Similarly, between two consecutive odd integers, there exists one even integer. That is, between 1 and 3, two consecutive odd integer, there exists one even integer which is 2. So, when we consider this minus 1 and 1 as two consecutive odd integer, as even number can be negative, what can we say about 0? Is it even or not? According to this property of number line, we can say 0 as even number, because between two consecutive odd integer, there will be one even integer. Minus 1 and 1 are two consecutive odd integer, so 0 must be an even integer. So in this case, we can say 0 is even integer. In this video, we discuss about this topic, that the number 0 is even or not. And we are going to prove that is the number 0 is even or not according to the properties of even and odd numbers. Let's start with the first property, that the sum of two even numbers is an even number. That is, for example, minus 2 and 2 both are even integer. So minus 2 plus 2 which is equal to 0. Sum of two even integer which is equal to again an even integer. And minus 10 plus 10 which is again 0. In this case, we can say if we take an even number and its additive inverse, then take the sum of the result which will be 0. So, this property of even number is satisfied by 0. Let's go to the second property, that is, the sum of two odd number is an even number. For example, minus 3 plus 3 which is 0, minus 11 plus 11 which is again 0. In this case, minus 3 and plus 3 both are two odd number. So, minus 3 plus 3 which is equal to 0, which is again an even number. So in this case, we can say if we take any odd number and its additive inverse, then take the sum, the result will be 0. That is, in this case, 3 is the number and the additive inverse of 3 is minus 3. And if we take sum, the result will be 0. So we can say this property is also satisfied by 0. Let's go to the property number 3. That is, the sum of even and odd number is an odd number. For example, 3 plus 0 is again 3 and 11 plus 0 is again 11. So, if we take any odd number and then take sum with the 0, the result will be again odd. So this property is also satisfied by 0. That is, if we take an odd number and sum with an even number, the result will be again odd number. Let's go to the next property, that is property number 4. Even number is divisible by 2 and leaves the remainder 0. So in this case, for example, 0 divided by 2 which is equal to 0. That is, for 0 divided by 2, the result is 0 and the remainder is also 0. So this property is also satisfied by 0. Let's go to the next property. Even number can be expressed as 2k where k is an integer. So in case of 0 which is equal to 2 times 0, where the value of k is 0, we can write 2 into 0 which is equal to 0. So 0 can be expressed as 2k where k is integer. So this property of even number is also satisfied by 0. Lastly, an even number end with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. For example, 10, 20 and 0, 0. So we can say this property is also satisfied by 0. That is, the even number is end with 0. Finally, we can say that the number 0 is even. In this video, we just try to prove that the number 0 is even. We just try to give some logic in favor of 0, that 0 is an even number.